You enjoy the wings and the beers and the cake, cupcakes, whatever they have. And you might have overdone it a bit. So the next day, delay breakfast. And that is also known as intermittent fasting. Hello, good morning. As you can see, I'm eating my breakfast of champions from Tim Hortons, sipping on my coffee. But I wanted to have a little powwow with you guys in my first sit down video in my new studio. I'm so excited, and I know the background can use a little work, like on my desk and stuff. I don't really have much to put on it right now, but I'm just excited to get the room done, and that was that. So here I am, ready for a little heart-to-heart with you guys on the subject of intermittent fasting. That is right. I get asked this question more often than not. Is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Is it better for fat loss? There's a lot of mixed reviews out there. So just full disclaimer, anything I say in this video is not be all end all. It's from my own experiences, thoughts that I have towards it, and how I like to use intermittent fasting if I do. So first thing, there's always good and bad to most things. So you can imagine intermittent fasting can be good for you, but it also can be pretty bad for you. In my experience, I used it as a tool to keep a rather steep deficit back when I was trying to lean out a bit. It became easy. I don't know if you've tried it before, but obviously you're delaying breakfast, so you're going to be hungry in the morning, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. So to me, it almost became kind of like a habit, and I don't want to say addiction, but the fact that it allowed me to eat more in the evening and still be in a pretty good deficit is kind of hard to let go of. So on top of that, I also did see pretty good results, but the trade-off was that my mindset with food suffered a bit. I focused so much on the evening and everything that I could eat or fit in, and I feel like over time that just kind of built up a bad thing towards my mental health with food. So in retrospect, I probably wouldn't use that approach again, just because of what I had to go through after. Not saying that I suffered horribly after mentally, but it was almost unnecessary, and I was led to believe that it was very beneficial and good. And hear me out, intermittent fasting is still pretty good. It's good for your health. It's good to give your body that break from having to digest food all the time. It helps clears out dead cells, you know, like it just gives your body that break it needs, which can be good. But it also can be destructive if you feel like it's the only way to live or the only way to get good results. So, all that to say, I think it is a very good tool in the toolbox, meaning there's a whole bunch of tools you can use. This is just one. And what I mean by that is, say you're going on, I don't know, someone's birthday party and they have lots of amazing good food there. It's life. You don't want to miss out. When you know that you're going to indulge a little more the night before, fast a little bit the next morning. Being hungry hurt nobody. So that is another way to allow it to have your diet be more flexible. But then again, be careful. Don't try and do this every day. That's the vicious cycle you can get yourself into, so be careful of that. Secondly, for convenience. If you're going away on a trip, you're driving, say, from Canada to the States somewhere, sometimes road trips just suck, and you find that you waste half of the time doing pit stops, drinking water, eating food, thinking about crap, what are we gonna have for food for the rest of the weekend? Why don't instead just, fast a little bit for the car ride, decide on a place you're gonna go out and eat, and have that. So you're exercising a tool of intermittent fasting to not have the stress to worry about where we're going to stop, what are we going to eat, will it fit my macros? That's the convenience factor of intermittent fasting. And in terms of results and progress versus just regular meal-to-meal eating, I don't think the benefits of intermittent fasting when your body is in a state of burning fat, ketones, or whatever. I don't think that's any different than if you were just to adhere to your specified macros for the day regularly than if you were to hold back for the whole morning and not eat just because you think it's gonna burn your fat more. I mean, maybe it does, but it's not that notably different than if you were to do it the normal way. So to me, in my head, the stress of all of that is not worth it. I would much rather just kind of keep a normal routine like I have been doing now, just kind of using intermittent fasting when it comes up, when the opportunity flies by. Haven't eaten my breakfast, but this is my breakfast. This is my coffee. It is like 8 o'clock-ish. No, it's not. I'd be late for work. It is like 7-ish, and I was up at around like 5:30, 6:30. So you don't have to eat right away when you get up. And another thing with intermittent fasting is people think that you're automatically putting your body into starvation mode or slowing down your metabolism or whatever when you don't eat for certain periods of time. People are also very firm on eating as soon as you get up right away, because if you don't, your body will hate you. See, these are all opinions and facts from people who just don't see outside of the box. There's more than one way to get somewhere, and maybe you're better at fasting in the morning and that helps you out a little better, or maybe you just need to eat as soon as you get up. Whatever works for you, that is what you should do. I hope that made sense. It was a pretty big rant, but all in all, I'm not bashing intermittent fasting. I actually quite enjoy it. Well, another thing, Derek and I always talk about this, but if there is a perfect time to be intermittent fasting, I would say when you're eating maintenance, when you're eating the level of calories that your body needs to function normally without gaining fat, without losing fat. That would be preferred than in a deficit, because you're so focused on food already as it is when you're in a deficit, because you're like, what can I have today? Whereas if you're just eating regularly, not really worrying about how little you can have, then the focus comes off the food. So once you break your fasting window, you're not going to eat till the cows come home. And sorry, I forgot to say that. That is another thing aside with the regular meal. Like, I don't know what it was. I was insatiable, and I just kept going back thinking like, oh, like what else can I have? Oh, I have room. Oh, I fasted. Like it just kind of got out of control that way. But I made pretty good results while using intermittent fasting for fat loss. But like I said, my mentality got screwed up. Again, one of the tools in your huge big toolbox. So yeah, that is my 2 cents. Let's see, whatever it is. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be talking about a very important and dear to me topic in my next video. So subscribe, stay tuned, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in the next one. How good is that? Totally documented this all on Snapchat when I went to go get it. Don't snap and drive, people. Peace.